So we're doing this again?
Bullshit. Yeah. I love the production on this podcast.
You got problems.
I don't. My problem right now is every time you've been bending over, your butt crack is out.
Oh, we record this one also?
Well, I figured why not?
You didn't do the last one.
No. But I feel like more content, the better, right?
I suppose.
Let's do...
Nobody wants to watch this.
People have watched the YouTube channel.
All right, so this one's all yours, Andrew. This is Bowl Chat number 2.
Yay!
So I'm just going to sit here and you do your thing.
Bowl Chat's our bi-weekly series out every Wednesday, or every other Wednesday. And yeah, we're happy to welcome you here. It's a much more subdued version than the normal version of serial killers, or at least the last episode was. This one we might just get into arguing about something.
You know what? I'm not here to argue with you, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
It's not what we're here for.
I'm not either.
We're just here to talk about stuff.
Here's a question. What was the first album you ever owned?
Album? CD?
Yeah.
You're going to laugh. Well, you're going to be like, who is that? My first 2 albums were, and I bought them both on the same day. I took the bus to Nobody Beats the Wiz.
Love the Wiz.
Yeah, and I bought Taylor Dane and Brenda K. Starr. And I still have them both. Tell it to my heart. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Long Island girl.
No way.
Yeah.
Was that her only song?
No, she had a bunch.
Really?
And Brenda K. Starr, I had a dream, someday you and me. No?
I don't think I know that one.
Okay.
Can you pull it up?
I'm going to try. Why don't you tell me what your first album was, Andrew? Because it was probably like Snoop Dogg or something.
Will Smith. And it was the Miami record.
Really?
Big Willie style.
That was your first?
Yep. I got it at Costco.
Wow.
I cried to get it because I really wanted, because Costco used to have all the big like white cardboard pieces with the album. Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say it was Price Club because that's what it was then.
I loved Price Club.
Yeah.
Price Club hot dogs, A+. Price Club pizza, so good.
Just so you know, it's the same thing. They just changed the name to Costco.
Yeah, well, both. Costco, whatever, Price Club. The pizza, the churros, the hot dogs, all amazing.
That's Brenda K. Starr.
Oh, okay. I don't. It would be cool if like you maybe played like the chorus.
I'm trying, but we're only allowed to play like 8 seconds. Otherwise, we get in trouble.
So you took up 4 of them.
I had a dream, someday you and me.
No?
I'm sorry, but as I hear that, I'm just picturing myself at the dentist office, like that playing in the background.
Yes, they're playing that on Light FM.
As they're like scooping out the plaque in your teeth.
Oh, okay. All right, we have a problem now. I can't close this.
And what's the big deal?
Oh my God, something's happening.
What?
I don't know. I think I just took the radio station off the air.
You did?
Nope, I'm good now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
How often do you go to the dentist, by the way?
I believe it's twice a year now.
Yep.
We're allowed
every
to have
6 months.
2 cleanings a year.
Yeah.
Oh, don't rush me. Never heard that song before?
I have not.
Oh, I'll always love you. No?
Why
What?
do all 80s songs sound very similar?
Tell it to my heart.
This one I do. Yeah. My mom loves this song. This is a Donna anthem.
Love Will Lead You Back? That was another one. Taylor Dane was huge.
Well, I wish I knew more about her.
She still does the 80s circuit. Like, she's on all those 80s pop rock tours or whatever.
Like Tiffany.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was all about Tiffany.
I think you've mentioned in a past Serial Killers episode that Tiffany was like, she had a cologne or a perfume that you
That
went
was
and
Debbie
bought?
Gibson.
Ah, yes.
Debbie Gibson had a perfume. It was a perfume called Electric Youth. When her Electric Youth album came out, when she wore that hat, you know, and
Yeah, of course
I rode my bike to the Super X and I picked up some Electric Youth perfume. Don't know why. I didn't have a girlfriend. Didn't give it to my mom. I just wanted it for me.
Do you still have that bottle?
I do not. I
I'm
wish I did
shocked.
because it's worth a couple bucks on eBay now.
That's like my Pokemon cards are worth a couple bucks now. I lost my binder. I had a specific blue binder that I kept all my shiny holographic cards in.
Uh-huh.
Don't know where that went. But all my dud cards, I have in a separate one. That I'm going to sell those cards, and I'm going to make some bank.
Okay, you say that now. I can't believe that we don't have Electric Youth in the system. Like, makes me sad.
How does that one go?
Electric Youth. I don't really know all the rest of the words, but yeah. She's also from Long Island. Look at all these singers from Long Island.
And New York. Like, New York has a lot
Yeah.
of celebrities.
She's from Merrick. I know that.
Where's Merrick?
It's on the South Shore. What's
Okay,
that?
so this is what I don't get about Long Island. It's so big.
It's an island and it's long. That's really all.
But like there's so many different parts of it. Like there's the North Shore, there's South Shore, there's Greenport, there's the Hamptons. Like I keep saying I'm going to the
Greenport,
Hamptons.
That's a town.
Yeah, but I keep saying I'm going to the Hamptons this summer.
Right.
Then when I say Greenport, people are like, "No, that's not the Hamptons."
It's not.
Where is it?
It's a town out east. What's out east?
So that's not.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know the direction of east. But wait,
Yeah.
it's not all the Hamptons. Like I just figured once we
No,
pass
there's-
where you are.
There's Southampton. There's West Hampton. There's Hampton Bays. There's lots of different Hamptons. There's Quogue. There's East Quogue. It's all out there. There's North Fork, South Fork.
Is Montauk over there?
It's way out. Yeah. Montauk is at the end. Lighthouse.
So
Can't
there's
go
the
any further.
Hamptons and then Montauk, and it's two separate places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a frog this morning.
Yeah, I got a frog too.
Okay.
We must share
Is
frogs.
there anything else you want to know about Long Island?
Yeah, I mean, what is your national state bird?
It's the what is that bird that everyone laughs when they say it? The titmouse.
That's a
Yeah.
bird?
Yeah, actually, it's probably the seagull. Those disgusting ass birds that eat your garbage and they steal your sandwich while you're eating it on the beach. Yeah,
I despise seagulls.
they're not nice birds.
Yeah.
Cooper runs around. She's on bird patrol, and so she runs around the beach and scares them away. Like if she sees a seagull's getting too close to somebody's food that's next to us, she gets up and runs them out of town.
What's funny is yesterday when I was at the park with my friends, there was geese, which hate geese. They're pretty scary. Like I'm always convinced one's going to chase me.
They just cross the road and don't care.
They are also like vicious and mean.
They are very mean.
And this guy was letting his children basically go up to almost pet geese. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
You can't do that. I moved my camera. Do you see that?
Yeah, I don't know if that angle is the most flattering for
Well,
you.
the thing is, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing it from the side, it's kind of rude. You know?
Okay.
Canadian geese, or it's not Canadian geese, it's Canada geese. You cannot say Canadian geese because that's not proper.
Oh,
Canada geese are
How do you know
very
that?
nasty. What's that?
how do you know that?
It's a thing. Look it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because they're not from Canada. They're Canada geese, but they're not Canadian.
Wait. Is
'Cause
that
they're
why
not
it's called a
people.
Canada Goose jacket?
Probably.
Not a Canadian geese jacket?
I don't know. This is very confusing to me. Hold on. I need some water. Continue on.
Okay. What? Oh, I think no, they didn't. I was hoping they would get to see your butt crack.
You have to understand something. People that are listening to and or watching this Bold Chat podcast
Yeah.
may not know anything about serial killers, so they may not know why you're referring to the butt crack.
Well, I mean, if you take a look at Scott, when he bends down to go get cereals on our podcast, Serial Killers, which you can hear on Mondays, when he goes to bend down, for some reason, what he's wearing today, you see the crack. It's not great.
You can actually listen to that podcast any day. It comes out new on Mondays.
Yes, that
Right?
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got, Andrew? Because this one's all about you.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever get a motorcycle?
No, because I just watched Your Honor on Showtime. And no, I will never go on a motorcycle.
Why?
They're scary. They're frightening. They're dangerous. Now we have a whole bunch of Hell's Angels going to come kill me. No, they're not. It's only about the people that ride them. They're safe. Motorcycles don't kill people. People kill people. Whatever it is. I used to ride a motor scooter to high school. What? It was my Honda Passport Elite. The little
Why would you compare yourself riding a scooter to a motorcycle?
motorcycles scare me. I'm sorry. They're great. They're cool. If you're all about motorcycles, great. Good for you. I'm glad you enjoy it, but they frighten me. I don't know. I feel like you're out, like when you're in your car on the road, that's okay. But when
Yes.
you're out in the open, that's scary to me.
Yes.
Rocks hit you in the face.
Yes. Like if I'm going 80 miles an hour in a car, it's almost like I can listen to my music. I'm like in a little pod.
Right.
If I'm on a motorcycle, I feel like the air is hitting me.
I can't see you on
I'm
a
going
motorcycle.
really fast. No, I could never do it.
You get the bitch seat?
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
they're not allowed to call it that anymore, right? I don't know.
I don't.
That's just this thing in the back. Isn't
The
that?
little sidecar?
No, that's a sidecar. I would go in that.
You would go in the sidecar of a motorcycle, but you wouldn't drive one.
No, because it's too confined. It's scary. It's scary to me. I don't want to.
No, I agree. And the sidecar is even scarier because you're even lower to the ground. If anything, that's like the worst seat to get because everything will hit you.
By the way, speaking of motorcycles. Sorry.
Were you waiting for that?
It just reminded me.
When the moment strikes, always put in a chip reference.
Yeah. Yeah, other than the Honda scooter, or I mean, I'm not going to call it a moped, even though that's really what it was. Not really a motorcycle guy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it either. I think maybe I would like to try one. Like I would like to drive a motorcycle.
Where? Like
I don't know, someplace in a safe, confined area.
It would have to be where there's nobody, because you know what? Motorists are jerks. They don't look out for motorcycles.
True.
And motorcyclists are jerks too sometimes. I'm sorry, but I can say that. If you're not a jerk, great. But you know, when you're stopped in traffic and they go flying down the middle lane,
I hate that.
that's not okay.
No, it's not.
You're a vehicle. You have to stay in the lane.
You are a vehicle.
Motorcycles
You have
do
to
not
stay
do
in your
that.
lane.
Yes.
I always see it in the Holland Tunnel too.
Yeah.
They like weave in and out.
Yeah, not okay.
Not okay.
No.
No.
All right.
I don't like that.
And then you're driving down the road and some jerk opens their car door and you go flying over the handlebars. Yeah.
Actually, that did happen to someone we know.
Really?
Not to laugh. That's
Did they
actually
die?
terrible. They did not.
Who is it? Oh, Elvis.
What?
That happened to Elvis on a bicycle.
What?
Elvis and I were riding near Central Park on bicycles one time. And we had gotten out of the park, so we were, I forget what avenue we were on, but someone opened a car door and Elvis slammed into it. It's actually, it's very illegal. You have to look before you open your door. You get a lot of trouble for that. It's your fault if that happens.
Well, I mean, I would assume, like, even when I park anywhere, I always make sure I, like, look out my window and the mirror to make sure no one's coming.
Well, because generally here in the city, when you park, you're right next to a bike lane. So if you fling your door open, that could be trouble.
Apparently it was.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. That is like a fear of mine. Bike riding is just not my thing. I hate bike riding.
Yeah, and one time Elvis and I went to a fair, and he tripped over a rope, and he fell right by the horses. Yeah, that was funny.
Do you just memorize every time he's ever fallen in your presence?
I guess so. It's happy thoughts.
I just don't like bike riding, period.
Wait, like bicycles also?
I hate biking.
Oh, I love bicycle riding.
It just hurts my crotch region.
Well, you don't have the right seat.
Well, I've never had the right seat then because I tried a bike class. The Peloton seems fun, but I don't think I would like the Peloton either.
Are your boys a little oversized? Or
I think they might.
All right, well, there you go.
Well, it just hurts. And every bike riding class is the same. They try and get you amped up, and I just can't do it.
Well, you should put them in a sling. I mean, they make ball slings
What?
for exercising,
What?
and that wouldn't hurt as much.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh. Well, that's lame.
Okay, so motorcycles, what else you got?
Okay, let's try one more. You had a bird the last episode.
We did
you
Long
mentioned.
Island, we did motorcycles, and we did Taylor
Have you ever
Dane.
had a lizard?
So you're asking me what pets I've had over my lifetime?
No, I know what pets you've had. You mentioned a bird last time.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if you would ever get a lizard.
No, but I did have a fish that committed suicide.
My fish just died.
That's
Bernard.
cool. I saw that you flushed him down the toilet, and Amy thought it was poop. She's
She
like,
did.
"Why is he
She
posting
messaged me.
poop?"
And then I said it was my fish, and she said, "I'm so sorry."
I liked that post though.
Yeah. Bernard, I only had him for a month. My friend surprised me with a fish. And betta fish apparently burrow. Like, no one ever mentioned this to me.
What does that mean?
So,
How do you
like-
burrow in water?
Because you have rocks in the tank.
Oh, okay.
And so he would move the rocks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went home for a day. I came back, and he wasn't swimming. So I was like, uh-oh. And then I look, I'm turning the tank everywhere, and I just see these gills sticking up. And I'm like, uh-oh. He must have burrowed, and a rock fell on him, and he died.
Poor guy.
Bernard.
We had one of those
R.I.P.
purple fish, the kissing things, and or I don't know, it was whatever. It was a purple fish. It was one of those fish that I think wasn't supposed to be with other fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I came home from school one day, and my tank was empty, and I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, it was so baffling to me, and we just chalked it up as I don't know. And then like a month later, it was in my bookshelf. I found it in my bookshelf. It leapt out of the tank, and it went into my bookshelf, and it was sitting on top of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Didn't that smell?
You know what an encyclopedia is?
I do know what encyclopedia is.
Okay. No, it didn't smell.
Okay, I don't think you realize I grew up in a day and age where it was like just the cusp of being internet everything, but also still having to do book reports and it being like, you need to use at least 2 encyclopedia articles. And it's like, why if I have an entire internet?
Can you spell encyclopedia?
ENCY encyclopedia. Clopedia.
Is that right?
Yes.
I remember my teacher taught me
Encyclopedia.
ENCYCLOPEDIA. I'll never forget that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's like my friend's phone number. I'm not going to say it on the show, but it sounds like that song, like dun 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 309.
867-5309.
My friend's phone number sounds like that, so that's the way I remembered it when I was a kid.
Do you know that they have now started issuing that phone number to people? They don't care about the song anymore. For many years, you could not have the phone number 867-5309 because people would call it, and
We call it?
Well, it's a gym in New Jersey in Secaucus.
Oh.
Yeah, 867-5309. You know who sang that?
The Police.
Tommy Two-Tone.
Tommy Two-Tone.
Yes,
I don't know who that is.
he sang that song.
Was that his only song?
I don't know. I don't think so.
8675.
But do you know what the little parentheses of that song was?
Dial me?
Jenny.
Really?
Yep.
Why? He wanted Jenny to call him, I guess.
I guess.
I like this song. Can you just play the chorus? 10 seconds.
I mean, back in the day, it was a big problem because people that had that number were pissed.
I would be pissed too.
Yeah, and you know what was funny? When we were in New Jersey, this radio station used to be in New Jersey. See? Jenny, I got your number. So when we used to have beepers back in the mid to late 90s, our friend Cubby that we used to work with, I would text him because the exchange in where we were was 867. So it wouldn't be odd to get a page from 867, so I would beep him 867-5309, and he would call it back every time and go, God damn it. It's a great story.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that they're now reissuing the number. I guess they're just going to take that off of all Light FM PlayStations.
No, it's still a very popular
Playlists, not
song.
PlayStations.
But no one calls people anymore.
Yeah, that's sad. I feel like if I need to get answers, I just call somebody.
You mean text?
No, I call.
Really? I don't call people.
I call you. If
And
you
I don't
check
answer.
your call, yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's weird because I would rather you FaceTime me than call me. Does that make sense?
God, no.
I don't know why.
Do not attack me with a FaceTime. That is an invasion of personal space. I'm not a fan of that. Also, I feel like as an assistant, I've just gotten used to just picking up the phone and calling when I need something.
Right.
And it annoys me when people want to text instead.
Is this actually exciting to anybody? Like, are people listening to this, and why?
Well, again, we were recording this without the first one actually being released. We're just throwing these in the can, so.
But this is no different than just someone having a conversation with their friend. Why us recording it is any different
Because
than...
people like us talking to each other in general, so now it's just us talking about life things. People like that.
Like, why is it any different than, like, Tommy and Gina, like, talking to each other and recording it and playing it as a podcast?
Well, okay, Tommy and Gina can do that then.
Okay.
Go tell your friends, I guess, Tommy and Gina.
You never get that reference, ever.
No. Still don't.
Really?
Clearly.
I've explained it to you so many times, and I've played you songs that say Tommy and Gina, and you don't care. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean. This is not a mean thing. It's a Bon Jovi reference.
Okay.
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 Anything else, Andrew?
No, I think that's it.
Really?
How many minutes did we do?
Oh, we're at 18 or so.
See, that is 18 solid minutes of us talking. It's just friends.
Well, that's fine. I mean, most people have bailed, and there's like 7 people listening now. But...
I don't think so. I think this is going to be great because people just want to hear us talk.
Okay.
We
So-
advertised it as such.
So we've established ourselves as 2 bickering idiots and serial killers, and now people just want to hear us talk
Chat.
to each other.
Yes, as if we had our own show.
Okay. So with that being said, thank you very much for listening to... Oh, you know what? This is all you. I'm not even going to... You wrap it up.
Yay! Okay, thanks for listening, guys. You could go check us out on Serial Killers PC on all social media platforms.
Why? Didn't you take the bold chat handle?
I don't want... We only took it just to hold it. Otherwise, people still should do everything Serial Killers because this is being released under Serial Killers.
Okay.
Let's not confuse the audience.
All right.
So Serial Killers PC on all social media platforms. Also, you could head to serialkillerspc.com. Check out our podcast that we do every Monday.
Here's my problem. Is this going to be a separate podcast? Like, do people go and look for bold chat?
No,
Why?
because I'm
Here's
not
the problem,
splitting
though.
the audience.
You have to, because here's the thing.
No.
Can I
Everything
explain?
you're saying is dumb.
Can I explain?
You're getting me in a serial killer's mood right now. This is my peace. This is my haven.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
So say somebody listens to bold chat,
Yeah.
the serial killer's offshoot, doesn't like it, and gives it 1 star. That ruins our serial killer's rating.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why am I creating 2 podcasts when I have one podcast that's already successful? Why am I then going to create a second one where we're just talking for 10 to 20 minutes every week when I can just release it on a Wednesday every other week?
I'm just saying, somebody that comes to serial killers for cereal and then hears this is going to like, poof, 1 star.
Okay.
And then our rating goes down.
In the chance that we get someone like that, it is a diamond in the rough versus the people that like us know that Bull Chat is here and are listening to it.
Okay.
And then we'll make sure they listen every Monday for a new episode of Serial Killers where we review cereals. Bull Chat will come every other Wednesday.
This is confusing.
It's really not. You're just confusing yourself.
That being said,
Thanks for coming to Bull Chat.
Clink.
I love it.
At least you do.
Yay.
Do.